Now, personal growth and self-mastery start with aligning your present actions to the vision of your future highest self. And joining us for more is Rena Harvey from The Formula of Life. Rena, so great to have you on the show. How can someone clearly define their highest future self? It's all very interesting stuff.
Thank you, Nathan. The first thing that you need to do is have clarity. You know, you'd be surprised how many of my clients and how many people that I work with that say, oh, life's not going the way I want it to go. And then they'll tell me everything that they don't want, and they talk about everything that is going wrong in their life. And it's all about, to begin with, to get clarity, to get really like laser cut sharp with the vision that you really, really want, all the things that you really want to bring into your life, up to who you want to be, how you want to feel. So the first thing is to visualize and to bring in the clarity of what you really want to create.
I love that. And why is it so important to embody your future self daily rather than waiting for this magical future that may never actually happen?
Because we're creators, and there is no magical future that's going to happen for you unless you create that exact vibration for those things, for that future to start to come into your life, which is all about creating. We are creators. And if I can tell it to you in 5 words, it's I create my own reality. Things don't happen by chance. Things don't happen by luck. Things only happen by vibration and frequency, and aligning that frequency and that vibration with how you think, how you feel, and what you believe about yourself.
And how can people connect there emotionally and energetically with their future self today?
It's all about emotional and, yes, absolutely, emotion and thought create belief. So whatever you think about yourself, whatever you think about your future, whatever you're thinking about the present, that's creating a momentum. And, you know, believe it or not, momentum only happens for 17 seconds. So if I'm angry right now, I have 17 seconds to change or flip that emotion, and so I can bring in the new emotion that I want to create in the next 17 seconds. And that's where self-mastery comes in. You know, you need to be able to and be aware of what you're creating in the present. So I've got 17 seconds to change that momentum. And if I can flip it, and the next 17 seconds I start to embody peace, or I start to embody joy, then I can start to flip it. So that's why it's so important of what you think and how you feel, the emotional state of your reality. And that's when you start to visualize, manifest, how you start to embody that future self.
That's very interesting. So where does this 17 seconds come from in terms of a ritual to help?
Well, it comes from energy. Basically, it's about you aligning. It's about you feeling what you are here in the present, and then having this vision of your future, and knowing that the only way that you're going to bring it in is by, I guess, like trickery, really, like, you know, tricking the universe, the frequency, the vibration, that it's already happened. So it's about your language, it's about your body language, it's about your state of belief. It's not, I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be successful. It is, I feel and I embody and I'm aligning with that vibration, literally in the present moment, with no evidence. And that's the hard part. That's the hard part, because it's all about imagination.
Amazing. And what other practical tools can we use to help anchor this future self identity into everyday life?
Yeah, so imagination, we all got one, yes, Nathan? So it's about imagining and feeling that it's already happened. So if you woke up this morning and you got out of bed, how does it feel to know that you're already successful, that you've already got that pride within you and that courage and that confidence that you're seeking? What happens if you started to imagine that it was already there? And so these tools is, you know, visualizing, you know, journal, you know, start to embody, start to really have the clarity and to embody and bring in that feeling, that emotion, that thought process, that belief, not that it's going to happen, that it's already here. And so all of these practical anchoring tools is really just like child's play. It's like when you see children play and they're always imagining and they're being in that state of reality. They're really believing it in that moment. So then you can start matching the frequency. You can start matching the frequency, and then the time gap between your present state and your future state starts to collapse. And then you will start to see evidence very clearly of things that start to happen. So you need to embody it first, then the evidence comes. Where so many people feel like, I need to see the evidence so then I can tell you that it's true. It's actually the opposite way. It's I am already these things, and to start feeling and vibrating and acting, talking, being that person that you want to be in the future self, and start being it right now in the present moment. And then momentum will start rolling, and then the frequencies start aligning, and then you will see the evidence in your physical reality.
Rena Harvey, it's a beautiful rundown you've given, and I love that you also touched on sort of the childlike joy that we have. So I feel like a lot of times we're most happiest when we're in that childlike state when we're growing up. So I think always hold on to that and manifest that into your future self so you can always be happy and be the best version of yourself. Rena Harvey, thank you so much for your time right here on Ticker. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Nathan. Thank you for having me.